Web Marketing That Works podcast, episode 146, with today's guest, Adam Franklin, aka me. It's a solo show today, folks.
Welcome to the Web Marketing That Works podcast. Come behind the scenes of real-life marketing experiments and listen in as amazing guests confess the truth about what really works. Now, here are your hosts, Adam Franklin and Toby Jenkins.
Hello, my name's Adam Franklin and I'm the host today. It's a solo show on the Web Marketing That Works podcast. This is the show for people like you and like me who love marketing on the web. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of real-life marketing experiments. We're going to look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'll confess what's failed and reveal the truth about what really works. The show is brought to you by the book that Toby and I wrote. It's also called Web Marketing That Works. And there's a bonus for you for tuning in today, and that is the bundle of 33 free marketing templates. So you can get your hands on those at bluewiremedia.com.au/book. So today's show is actually based on a blog post that I contributed to Huffington Post. And one of the ideas that I got from Neil Patel when he was recently out in Australia is to look at ways to repurpose content. And one of his suggestions was to take some of your best blog articles and turn them into podcasts. So that's what I'm going to do for you today, folks. This is an article that I had published just recently on Huffington Post, and in it I talk about the 5 digital marketing basics to bed down this year. So let's get things underway. The 5 digital marketing basics to bed down in 2017. If getting your digital marketing under control is your priority for this year, then congratulations. Everything you create this year will continue to pay off for many years to come. In this podcast, you'll see exactly how this is going to happen. First up, let's go through the 5 digital marketing things to get right. Number 1, know your ideal buyer. This is the step that business owners and marketers know we should do, but often we neglect. It's very important to understand and define our ideal buyer, aka our buyer persona. Because if we can get clear on exactly who we serve, then we can craft our message to attract more of the right people. The first step is to identify who our best buyers have been and why. Jot down all the characteristics that make these people so good to work with and why they energize you so much. Whilst thinking of your buyer persona, make a note of their goals, their challenges, who they trust, what role they're in, and how you can help them. Document all these things as you go so you have your buyer persona clearly defined. The final step here is to actually give the buyer persona a name and include a picture so you can visualize them. This will help give you clarity when you sit down or stand up to create content for this buyer persona. Now, one example of this for us at Bluewire Media is a buyer persona that we called Nicola. Now, the reason we called her Nicola is because at the time we had 3 of our best clients whose name was Nicola, and this was back when we were a marketing agency. So a brief description of Nicola: she was a corporate marketing manager, and she really wanted to webify the company's marketing. She had an interested CEO, a supportive IT team, and she trusted her peers, and she trusted bloggers, particularly marketing bloggers. Now, she worked 3 or 4 days a week, had a couple of kids, and her challenges was that she knew that social media and digital marketing was important, and that content marketing and digital marketing was definitely a way forward for her and for the company. But she was also from a traditional background, so she wanted to learn all about these things and also be able to sell it in to the company that she worked for. So we had a picture of Nicola as well. So every time we sit down to write content, we could picture her and do it for her. Number 2, uncover a lead magnet. If there is such thing as a magic ingredient in an effective digital marketing strategy, then it is the lead magnet. In my book, Web Marketing That Works, I refer to it as flagship content because it's something that you're known for. However, lead magnet is typically the more common marketing expression. A good lead magnet gives your marketing teeth. The idea is that you publish a piece of content that attracts the right prospects, like a magnet. It must be so valuable that someone would pay you for it if you ask them, but you give it away as a gift. I've found that the best lead magnets are concise, as in like 1 to 2 pages, easily digestible, and they give the recipient a little victory in solving a problem or a small step towards achieving their goals. Once you've uncovered your lead magnet, you are going to want to publish it online and start sharing it with people. The easiest way to share your lead magnet is to link to it on your website and add it to your email signature. However, to get the biggest impact, I suggest putting it on a landing page. Which brings us to step 3, setting up a landing page for your lead magnet. For about 6 months, when I had my first lead magnet, I simply put it up on my website as a free download with no opt-in required, and I included it in my email signature. It worked really well and hundreds of people downloaded it each month. However, there were a few challenges. We didn't know who these people were, and we also had no way to keep in contact with them to continue to deliver value, aka we didn't have their email address. So we tested having a landing page, which is basically a marketing expression for a web page where somebody can actually download your lead magnet in exchange for their email address. It's very much like a business card swap in the offline world because both parties are essentially identifying themselves and are agreeing to keep the lines of communication open. Now, step 4, building an email marketing funnel. So once somebody has downloaded your lead magnet, you have their email address and you have earned the permission to communicate with them via email. This is your big opportunity to help them and nurture them with useful information using what's known as a marketing funnel. So a marketing funnel, or you'll often hear it referred to as just a funnel, is a popular expression for what is also known as either a lead nurturing sequence or an email autoresponder. It's all about delivering useful information via email so prospects can get to know, like, and trust you. You're literally sending a series of emails that enable the prospect to go on a journey towards doing business with you. You're offering value at each step of the way so that hopefully they do decide to engage you. Your funnel could be as simple as 2 to 4 emails delivered over a few days. For example, you might deliver the lead magnet immediately, then over the next few days send emails that teach something else related to the lead magnet. And then finally, invite them to book an appointment or make a purchase. Of course, your funnels can get more fancy and sophisticated from there, but that is a great starting point. My word of advice is start simple, start small, but get started because you'll then have it implemented, you'll be seeing results, and you can then build on that from there. But don't overthink it, don't get too bogged down and not take action. Okay, so the beauty of an email marketing funnel is that whenever someone new downloads your lead magnet, they'll automatically go through the funnel and your nurturing sequence. Hence, if you build the system now, it will pay dividends for months and years to come. It's a nice concept that build it once and continue to reap the rewards for a long period of time. Now, step 5, now you can spread the word. Now that you've got this funnel in place, which is the first 4 building blocks, then you can spread the word far and wide because you've set up the journey for the prospect to go on. This framework opens up the avenue for people to do business with you. So then you can spread the word via Instagram, guest blogging, Facebook ads, webinars, or other social media platforms. There are plenty of options now that your funnel is set up and designed to convert the right leads into buyers. It's worth noting that it's only going to be a small percentage of people who will be ready to take action immediately. So now that these foundational building blocks are in place, you must focus on attracting new people into the funnel. And of course, keep communicating with the people who you've already attracted into your marketing ecosystem by sending them email newsletters and new offers to them. If you get these digital marketing basics bedded down first, it will mean that as you spread your wings, you'll be guiding people into a marketing funnel that converts leads into customers. This is how good online marketing systems work. So if you do want to get started, I recommend starting with my web strategy planning template. And of course, that's one of the 33 marketing templates you'll have downloaded. But that's the place to start. And if you are new to the show or you haven't downloaded those yet, go ahead and download them at bluewiremedia.com.au. And once you pop in your name and email address, you'll then get my lead nurturing sequence, and you'll get video training on exactly how to use the web strategy planning template so that you can get started with your own marketing system. So that's a wrap for today's show. I hope you found it valuable. I would love your feedback as to what you thought of the blog post converted to podcast. And if you have any feedback or suggestions or topics you'd like me to cover or guests you'd like me to interview, please drop me a line, adam.franklin@bluewiremedia.com.au. So don't forget to get your hands on the 33 marketing templates if you've not. Head to bluewiremedia.com.au/book. And if you enjoyed the show, I'd love it if you could just take 60 seconds now to leave us a review and rating on iTunes or Stitcher. And I look forward to seeing you on the next show. See ya.